How much will the legal fees cost? Legal fees can vary significantly depending on whether it's an uncontested or contested divorce. Let's break it down. Facing the prospect of divorce is undoubtedly challenging. Still, it's essential to understand the basics before you embark on this legal journey in Singapore. Today, we'll simplify the process by answering the 5 most common questions. Number 1. Who are the applicant and the respondent? 2 key parties exist in a divorce: the applicant and the respondent. Knowing these terms is essential as they are frequently used throughout the divorce proceedings. Applicant. The applicant is the person who initiates the divorce by filing a writ of divorce in a court of law. They are essentially the ones bringing the case against their spouse. The respondent. This is the other person who receives the writ of divorce, and they are the ones being sued for divorce. Number 2, how much will the legal fees cost? One of the initial concerns in a divorce is the cost. Legal fees can vary significantly depending on whether it's an uncontested or contested divorce. Let's break it down. In simple terms, an uncontested divorce means both spouses agree to end the marriage and the divorce terms. Legal fees for this type of divorce are typically lower since there's less legal work involved. If things are more complicated or there's disagreement on various issues such as child custody, division of assets, or spousal maintenance, it becomes a contested divorce, and in such cases, lawyers must then put in more time and effort, which would then increase the legal fees. To avoid unpleasant surprises, consult with your divorce lawyer upfront about the expected fees. It's important to clearly understand what you're financially committing to. Number 3, who bears the cost of the legal proceedings? In a contested divorce case, a common concern is who will cover the legal expenses. Here's the simple explanation. In most cases, the successful party in a contested divorce can expect to have a significant portion of their legal costs covered by the other losing party. However, it's important to know that the court has the final say in awarding the costs. These costs can include legal fees, charges, and any other relevant expenses incurred during the divorce proceedings. If you successfully argue your case in court, you may be entitled to claim up to 2/3 of your legal costs from your spouse. This helps ensure that one party doesn't unfairly shoulder the financial burden. Number 4, if my spouse committed adultery, will he have to pay more in the divorce? Infidelity can add an emotional layer to the divorce. Still, when it comes to financial matters, it doesn't automatically mean your spouse will have to pay more. Here's how it works. Adultery doesn't guarantee that the unfaithful spouse will be required to pay a higher sum in the divorce. The court's primary focus is on achieving a fair and equitable division of assets and determining reasonable maintenance. For example, imagine one spouse committed adultery during the marriage. The court will still assess the financial situation and aim to divide fairly, considering factors such as the spouse's financial contributions and needs. In essence, the court looked at the bigger picture. It looks to reach a just outcome considering all factors beyond just the act of adultery. Remember that entering into divorce proceedings in Singapore can be less daunting when you grasp these fundamental aspects. Financial concerns should never prevent you from seeking a divorce if it's your right choice. If you're worried about paying legal fees upfront, consider the following. You can negotiate with your divorce lawyer to arrange possibly for installment payments over time. This can make the process more manageable for you. And for example, if you cannot pay the total legal fees all at once, you can work out a plan to pay this progressively over some time. Don't let financial worries deter you from pursuing a divorce if it's the best course of action for your situation. Open communication with your lawyer can actually help to find a solution that works for the both of you. So now you know. If you found this helpful, follow and subscribe to our channel for more legal things.